sports. It's in the game.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think alright now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Okay, one in a million. Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Just don't stop. Born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. Yeah, I'm born in a million. All right now. Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. Born in a million. been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, hit a side, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been founded, yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Born in a million. All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too.
It's week 6 of the National Football League. And up next is the Texans' rookie quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Texans and the Patriots. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback. James throwing to start the drive. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. And we'll see if the rookie's confidence is shaken a bit after that opening drive interception. They'll start with a first down here. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The numbers for Mixon last week: 13 carries, 91 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, James. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Looking to throw, James. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny them the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Back to throw. James. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra.
Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. They go play action here on first down. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Mixing up the middle. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Texans at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
To throw is James from the gun on third down. Got his man, Dell. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd and 4. This will be caught by Brown. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. James. That is caught by Dell. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tank Dell. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from, but for the...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. James. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. James to the right side and caught by Dell. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. James got a man. It's Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Diggs has it. And he's stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Second down and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw again. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Impressive catch there by Schultz. He's come off a strong campaign that saw him produce over 600 yards in his first season with the Texans. He's more than a reliable target. He's a team leader on the offensive side of the ball.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Got an open man. It's Scott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now James from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin in the AFC South. It's Indianapolis on the road at Tennessee, and it's the Colts who have the lead in that one. Josh Downs, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers
at home in Lambeau. And they've got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Jordan Love and Jaden Reed hook it up on a touchdown pass. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic, see what's happening over in London. And it was the Bears, the de facto home team, who come away with the victory. Caleb Williams leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
The Texans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Off play action. James. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. James now from the gun on 3rd down. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Looking to throw. James. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Here's a give to Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Off the bootleg. James. They'll roll him out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. James.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
Let's go.
They'll send Brown in motion right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. James. It's complete to Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
56 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. James. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
A handoff to Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's James. Off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. James.
That's complete to Dell.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 16.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Brevin Jordan
his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take it. So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. James going to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mixon. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 76 yards rushing here for Mixon. He's got a 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. James. And he's got his man on the out route. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 2nd and goal from the 1. Mixon again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it all culminated in the touchdown run coming. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Slot man moves right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. James. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. Off play action. James. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
This is Mixon. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. James. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 70. And the Texans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not working.
The football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Mixon. And fights through one man. And this will be a Texans 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Fights through, and now a crease. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Texans add 6 to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Houston set to take over. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On the run, it's Mixon to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Inside handoff to Mixon. Ooh, with a juke. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed